Alright, hope we are all good, and of course welcome back. The camera is now set up again, back on the windscreen, because the back is feeling fine, so thank God for that, man, because honestly, first 2 weeks, we'll just write them off, right? Week 3 has been a better week, yeah, still pretty stiff at the start, a little bit kind of pain here and there, but to end the week, it's been pretty positive so far. I've got upper today. Now, I'm meant to have bent over rows. They are what caused the issue. I'm not going to do those today. I think I might just do T-bar to kind of replace that just now. Now, obviously, it's not the exact same in terms of like overall movement. Like, there's a lot more that erectors and all that in your dumbbell bent over rows, but at the same time, I want to just kind of eliminate lower back movements at the moment. Which isn't exactly the smartest thing to do because I need to kind of like obviously keep on top of that, but just for this week the plan is no lower back. I don't even want to bother risking it, man. Like, it's not even worth risking it. Like, at the same time, a week off I shed my lower back, one, I'm not going to lose like pure kilos of muscle in that area. Like, it's just not going to happen, and I'd rather maybe lose like a tiny bit than like jump straight back into it and possibly absolutely ruin it again, because it just wouldn't be a smart idea. So we're going to go in. The rest of the session is completely fine, to be fair. Like, in terms of kind of back movements, I've got single arm pull down, which is like completely fine. I've done that on Wednesday, my pull day, and it felt smooth, felt no pain, so that was fine. I've got a chest supported row towards the end, then there's one other row, I think it's a single arm row. So again, all completely fine because it's like a chest supported, like more stable in general. But the thought of a bent over row, I'm like, I don't think it's worth it right now. Like, it's really not worth risking. So we're gonna just patch it today. We do indeed have another monster as well. I'm gonna open it. Hopefully you can hear it. ASMR and all that. Have you heard that? Class. If not, unlucky. But again, the usual. You know the best flavour, and if you don't know, that is indeed Rosa Monster. See the first sip of that, like, every single time. Yeah, it's so good, man. Like, it's just unbelievably good. But I'm feeling good today, man. Like, I've got no complaints at all. In terms of kind of like prep in general, this week has been pretty fried for me. Like, my scale weight is usually kind of up and down, kind of within the kilo, if that makes sense. Say, for example, I'm like 86.2 one day, chances are the next day I'm like 86.7, then like 86.4, up and down, up and down. This entire week has literally been 86.4 on the dot, from Monday to Friday. Sorry, pardon me. Then this morning I was 85.4. So it's from 86.4, 5 days in a row, then this morning 85.4, a kilo straight down. And obviously I haven't lost a kilo of body fat overnight, but at the same time it's quite a fried sort of like week for me. It usually kind of is up and down, and then kind of a week kind of consistently coming down, then again up and down, but this week literally just the exact same the entire week, and then a bit of a dramatic drop. So we'll see where we're sitting tomorrow, but realistically, if I can kind of get into the 85s just now, well, by the end of the week, that'd be kind of nice to see and sort of hold 85s consistently. Now, obviously scale weight isn't the be all and end all. Like, if you're dieting just now, do not chase scale weight. Like, I know it's like, it's an important thing to keep track of, right? But if you're literally so invested and so focused on a number on the scales, I can guarantee you will start doing stupid shit to make sure that those scales basically drop every day or like every week, whatever it may be. Like, the forefront of your diet, right, should literally be making sure you're eating clean foods that digest well for you, of course in some form of deficit. So if you're eating, like, say 4,000 calories, chances are you're on a deficit, right? Be realistic. Say start at like 2.5k, add some cardio, add some steps, all that kind of stuff. But literally all I can say is do not get too invested in the scales, because there's so many things. Like, I couldn't even list them all if I tried. There are so many things that affect scale weight, right? So if you think about it, if there's like 101 different things that could possibly affect your scale weight, and all you're literally doing every morning is waking up and going, oh, I've not lost any weight today, man. pure ruined my day, and instantly your day's off to a bad start because you're sitting thinking, oh, I've not lost anything, man. Like, you're not going to lose weight every single day. Some days might be even like a kilo or like a kilo and a half heavier, depending on what happened the day before. But there's so much stuff that will affect your scale weight. It's literally go in the gym and just think, do you know what? It didn't go down this morning. I'm the exact same scale weight, if not a little bit heavier, whatever it may be, and that's fine. Who cares? Like, I'll just get on with it. If you consistently look at the scales, right, and nothing's changing, like over the course of 3 days, and you start proper getting in your own head, all you're basically doing for that week is creating an even more negative atmosphere for yourself, which you don't want. You want to be as positive as you possibly can, especially in a diet. Mindset, honestly, is one of the most important things when it comes to a diet. If you instantly just throw in the towel because you've not lost like a kilo in your first week, then trust me, it's going to be a long diet for you, man. So at the end of the day, as important as scale weight actually is, don't use that as your only sort of measurement of like success, so to speak, when it comes to a diet, right? Look at your visual. Are you looking tighter? Are you looking a little bit less sort of like fluffy here and there over the course of say 4 or 5 weeks, all that kind of stuff? Sorry, this cough is still not gone, man. But are you looking better? Are you feeling better? Are you getting stronger in the gym? All that kind of stuff, right? Don't just automatically think, oh, I've no lost scale weight, man, over the course of 3-4 days. Like, it's just, nothing's changing here. Like, it's just not the case at all. So at the end of the day, when it comes to dieting, be as positive as you possibly can, and don't get way too invested in the number you see in the scale, because it is not the be all and end all, and I'll tell you that right now for free. But we're going to get in here for upper. I'm not going to record clips on the camera. I'm going to do it on my phone, I think. Because taking the camera in the gym and trying to pure lug it around can be a bit of a pain at times. And at the same time, I want to kind of just get into the and make sure that I'm actually proper locked in the entire session, to be fair. I want to just go in and pure like nail everything. Because since Wednesday on that pool session, pool was class. Pushing arms was pretty good, but I was kind of still getting used to sort of just training again and like not straining my back, all that kind of stuff. But pool was class. Lower yesterday was class as well. I had to change one movement. I usually have single leg press. I couldn't do single leg because the left side felt so unbelievably tight, and I was like, nah, I'm not even going to bother risking that, man. So I patched that, and I done the hammer strength hip press, like in a dual leg one. So rather than single leg, I just done dual leg. It was completely fine. That felt safe. That felt really, really good. So overall, the session was class. So I want to go in today and like sort of finish my training week on a positive note, just proper dialed in, man. So I'll get some clips on the phone and put them on the vlog, on the kind of overview thing, whatever you want to call it, the overlay, whatever it is. But no camera clips. I'll try and get some posing clips as well, because this morning I felt not too bad, man. Also, Finn has just messaged me there 1 minute ago. I messaged him this morning asking what can I replace my bent over row with. So we'll see what he says to that. But this morning, visual, I felt like pretty lean, to be fair. Obviously, I'm not mega lean just now, but I felt leaner than I usually am. So I was pretty chuffed with that. So I'm kind of excited to see the sort of post-workout visual as well and see how that's looking. But I'll catch you in the next bit. Right, we are back now. I really need to get a new SD card because I've just realised that my storage is like so low on this SD card. So that is like the kind of, well, tonight I need to get it because I want to keep recording stuff, then don't get much choice, you know what I mean? I can just keep deleting things, but I don't really want to do that. But I noticed it's like, I think it's like 20 minutes of recording left, or like maybe even less than that. So hopefully we can get home and record everything, to be fair. But upper ticked off as a very, very good session. Like actually, very good session. Everything, even before illness there, like that's me coming back. That's my first upper session in I think 3 weeks. Like my first like full one, because obviously I missed a session due to being no well. Then last week it was the upper session that I pure gubbed my back. Then this week I trained it, so I've missed like the past 2 sessions of upper. So the first one like 3 weeks pretty much. And I progressed absolutely everything, so I was like pretty buzzing with that, to be fair. Like kind of coming back post illness, post injury, and then kind of still progressing. I was pretty pleased, to be fair. I'll put in a couple of clips. I won't put in everything, I was going to record on the phone, then I remembered I've not brought the wee like phone adapter for the tripod. I actually had the camera on this time. Sorry, pardon me. So I recorded it on the camera. You've got camera clips as well. So that's what I'm kind of sitting thinking, hopefully we can get home and record everything here. Because I recorded a lot of stuff in the gym as well. But overall everything felt class, man, like no issues, no pains. So we really can't complain. This is the end of week 3. That was the last session of this week. I've got cardio tomorrow, check-in on Monday, but it's legs on Monday as well. So my back felt weird with a single leg press on Friday's session, but I think it should be alright for like hack squat and normal leg press. Like, it should be fine. But I might still use the seat belt and be like a pure science guy there, man. Just thinking to kind of make sure there is literally no strain in my lower back. Well, there will be a little bit, but like nothing crazy, you know what I mean? Get the seat belt and literally just kind of strap my hips into the machine. I feel like it could be the safest bet for me. I'd rather do something like that and kind of take pure extreme measures, so to speak, rather than like pure risking it and just being stupid, you know what I mean? Because when it comes to hack squatting, that, like, it's not exactly the lightest of movements. Like with a hack, I'm not saying that I've got the strongest legs on planet Earth, right, but I can go relatively heavy on a hack. Same goes for a leg press. So it's like, if I'm going to be doing heavier movements, which I need to do, I can't pure like shy away from a leg press or a hack squat just because my back's a little bit sore, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely better now. So because it is better, I'm not then going to pure go, right, no, I can't do that because my back was sore and like there was some pain, so that might cause more pain, all that kind of stuff. I just need to do it, and if it causes pain, then we reassess and do different stuff. But for the time being, it's like just now I'm experiencing no pain anymore, which is a good sign. Like first thing in the morning, no pain. Throughout the day, no pain. It just feels really tight. Like doing that single leg press last night, we'll try to do it. It just felt so tight on the left side. So tonight, I'm going to do some stretching as well. Try and kind of stretch out a little bit. I just don't want to risk it and do it and stupid. So I'm like, do you know what? If I just stretch, I just go for a hack squat, go for a leg press, see how it feels. If I'm say getting warmed up on hack or leg press and it feels a little bit kind of like not just tight, it feels like pain, I might kind of change it on the day. But at the same time, I just need to kind of see how it goes, man. Like if it feels weird in the day, it feels weird in the day. But there's no point thinking about it now. I'll wait until Monday, then if it feels weird on Monday, then we'll think of something else to do in the last minute. But hopefully it is fine and we can just kind of get stuck into prep now, because this is obviously the 3rd week. I've still got like 19 or 20 weeks until the first show anyway, so I've got plenty of time. But I'm glad that this stuff's happened like early bells rather than say week 17 and I pure start stressing like, oh no, my back's pure gubbed or I'm no well, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'd rather it happened now than in weeks to come or even months to come, because I'd just be stressed out on that. But thankfully it's all basically cleared up now. Don't need to stress, we can just move on and get on with things, man. But in terms of the visual, I took some obviously not clips, I took a clip after the session in the posing room, and I feel pretty decent, man. Like, I don't feel like I'm pure losing a lot of fullness. Like here and there I feel kind of flat, right, but I'm not pure like, oh Aidan, you look tiny, you look like you've pure shrunk and you've got no fullness whatsoever. Like, I know it's only week 3, I'm not going to expect anything crazy like changes wise, right, but for 85.4 kilo this morning, I felt pretty full, and like relatively lean, you know what I mean? Obviously I can be a lot leaner, but I felt like relatively lean from where I have been in the past, obviously. So it's pretty good signs, man. Like, overall we're feeling good, we're looking not too bad. Pain's gone, just need to get stuck into it now. But that is the gist of this video. We are literally fully back now. After injury I was like, oh, we're back. No, we weren't. We were not back at all. In fact, the back was about to give way. So now we are back. Hopefully nothing else happens this entire prep other than progression. But we are of course home now, back at the gaff. I'm absolutely starving. I want to get in and just scran ASAP, man. So I'll add a couple of clips, the posing round, all that kind of stuff. But apart from that, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in at the next one.